Y'all really let the guy that does all this talking get his own podcast? Get it together, man. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's Jamal here. I'm back. Welcome to Get It Together with Big Maul. It's been a minute since I saw you guys, since I talked to you guys. You know what? I'll admit, I was just not being consistent, or I'll say I haven't been being consistent with my podcast. Now, I've been consistent with my video content and uploading my video content, most definitely. But I just haven't been consistent in just taking the time out and gathering my thoughts and jotting down what I want to talk about and just sitting down and doing it. I just haven't been consistent. But that's going to change, most definitely, because I have been getting great feedback. I've always gotten great feedback, and also, just things that I can improve, or just giving my flowers. And lately I've been getting flowers a lot from people. From my cousin, he called me a couple of weeks ago. He called me just to talk with me. He's out of the country, and he called me. We talked. He gave me my flowers. He just told me how much he's seen, and how much that he's proud of me, and just continued to motivate me. He told me, just keep going, keep doing your thing. And I got reassurance from that. It's always love, of course, and I got reassurance from that. And sometimes I feel like we need that. We need to hear that from other people. We don't want to put all of our trust, and we shouldn't rely on people's perspective or people's opinion or their facts to drive us. But just hearing that you're doing a great job, hearing that you're being watched and you're having an impact, it does give you an extra push. It does make you feel better. And so, then also at my job, there was an instructor. So I work with law enforcement. So I train law enforcement. So not sure if I mentioned that or not, but so an instructor, we chit-chatted a month ago, maybe 2 months ago, and we were just talking, and we were talking about life experiences and whatnot. And I ended up telling her that I was in The Color Purple, and it was so amazing. I told her about that experience, and I also told her about the podcast that I'm doing. And she was just so interested in the name of the podcast, what I talk about, what platform am I using, where can she find it? And I gave her all of the information. And like I said, this was about 2 or 3 months ago, maybe longer than that. And I ended up seeing her a couple of weeks ago, and she saw me, and she was just so elated. She was so happy to see me. And then she just told me how great the podcast is, and that I'm an inspiration. I have such a way with words, and she was just giving me my flowers, like I said, and it was so amazing. It felt wonderful. And if you're listening right now, you know who you are. If you are listening right now, thank you, thank you, thank you. It was so monumental for me. It made me feel amazing, and I'm grateful. And it's things like that is why I do what I do. And I don't find my validation in smoking, drinking, partying. I don't. That stuff doesn't move me. Now, I'm not gonna judge the people that partake in those things, on the regular. You do what you do. You're entitled to do whatever it is that you want to do in this life. But for me, I want to do things that make me feel alive. I want to do things that make me feel as if I am having a significant impact, not on my health, not for my mental or emotional or spiritual health, but other people. Because People need to hear that they are not alone. They need to know that they are not alone. They need to know that someone has experienced what they are currently going through, whatever their season that they're going through. And even if they haven't experienced it, they can give you some kind advice. Whether you choose to take it or not, it's totally up to, up to them, but still. And, like I just said, I thank you so much. You are such a wonderful human being. It is always positive energy when we talk. And I love working with you. And I pray you continue to listen. But I just want to talk about the impact. What are we doing to have an impact on our lives and the people that come across us? Now, it could be people that you're related to. It could be your friends. It can be strangers. I don't do things to be seen. I don't want to be. I don't desire to be seen. I don't desire to be heard. I desire to touch people. I want people to be able to feel where I'm coming from. Even if they can't relate to what I'm going through, they can take this bit of information and deposit it into the back of their mind. They can deposit it into their heart frame, and then maybe one day, if they do experience some of the things that I talk about, they can revert back to what I talked about, and they can follow the blueprint that I'm laying out. They can take bits and pieces of what I said and kind of cultivate their way through whatever they're going through, whether it's a way of thinking, whether it's, saying the right thing or not saying the wrong thing, how to react, etc., etc. I get messages all the time on my TikTok and in person about my content, how it made them feel, what I said, how I said it, that it changed their perspective on an issue, or they never would have thought this way, or they're happy that I uploaded and I said what I said because they have been thinking that way. They didn't know how to get it out, and they didn't want to get it out because they were afraid that no one else understood them, or just gave them an extra push to go forth and do something that they've been wanting to do, that they've been holding back from doing, that they've been refraining from doing because they've been scared, or they feel as if they may be insecure. They feel as if they won't have an impact, or they won't go far. Things of that nature. And that's why I do what I do, because I want to be able to inspire. I want to be able to motivate. I want to be able to touch people. I want to be able to give people hope, and to know that don't be afraid of failure. Don't be afraid of setbacks. Don't be afraid of not achieving something the first or the second or the third time. You're not always going to get it right, in 3 tries. It may take you more than that. And it will take you times where you will fall. You will stumble and you will fall. But what matters is when you get back up, you have to get back up. And when you get back up, what do you do next? Do you get back up and do you turn around and run the other way? Because when you get to this point, you're going to fall and you don't want to fall anymore? Or are you going to continue to move forward? Why did I fall? Why did I fall? What caused me to stumble and take this fall? Was I not paying attention? Was I not observing where I was going? Did I do a little too much of this? Did I did not do enough of that? Or is it just because I have more learning to do? You have to gain the wisdom in failure. You have to gain wisdom in the process. We want to give up so badly. We want to turn around because we aren't getting it. We don't think about how long it takes to be great. Honestly, we look at these actresses and these musicians and these actors. We look at all of these people in their respective careers, and it doesn't have to be celebrities. It can be people everyday people, nurses, scientists. It can be people that we know. We don't know how long, or you could know, but you don't know that process unless you endure it for yourself. You don't know how it feels. We don't see all the time the things that people have to go through in order to get where they are. We don't see it. Some people make it look as if they're an overnight success, as if they just became something overnight. They became a superstar overnight. And so that's what we do. We just worry about, like content creators, people that want to do music, people that want to do photography, anything. We think that one post is going to go viral. So we bank on making sure that we look our best. We just bank on getting the views. I just got to make sure I get 100 million views. I just got to go viral. It takes that one time to go viral. What if you do get 1 million views? Let's say you go viral. Now what? What if you go viral and nothing happens? Now you want to chase it again, right? Now you want to go viral again. Okay, so I went viral one time but nothing happened. So now I need to go even harder. I got 100 million views. And let's see what happens if I get 200 million views. And then for sure, I'll go viral again. And then maybe I'll get recognized by such and such. And then I will be, going to a next level. So what happens when you get 200 million views and you don't go anywhere? Once again, sure, you go viral. And then what? Exactly. Nothing. Nothing happens. And you're disappointed. It is not about the views. It is not about being seen. It's about being heard. It's about how many people you touch. I'd rather have 1,000 views and I touch all 1,000 of those people than to have 200 million views and I only touch about 100 or 200. I'd rather those people focus on what was said. I'd rather those people try to relate to what was said and to take in my message, other than to just watch my video and observe the scenery that's behind me, observe the clothes that I'm wearing, no. I don't want people to observe the way that I look. I want people to hear me. I want people to be able to close their eyes and listen to my videos and listen to my voice and just take it all in. I want people to be able to put on my podcast and put on my videos while they're cleaning, while they're driving, while they're working out, and they can feel me. And I can, if you're doing that last lift and you listen to a motivational video by me and it's helping you get through that last rep. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. That's what it's about. That is where we should all aim to be. It's not about our look. It's not about our, style. All of those things are secondary. All of those things will ultimately not matter in the long run. I want to be able to reach people from across the world. I want to be able to reach people from every aspect that I can, whether it's spiritual, whether it's mental, emotional, even physical health, because I love to work out. I love to run. I am so serious about my health. I drink my water. I take my vitamins. I eat right. I try to eat right all the time. So I want to touch people in every aspect, because with me only being 30, I still have been through a lot, and I've seen a lot. I've experienced losing loved ones. I've experienced losing best friends. I've experienced people, essentially changing on me or just having to detach myself from people or situations that are no longer serving me. So when I say that I can relate to almost every single thing that someone's going through, I can. I really can relate, and it's tough sometimes. It's tough because I am a very empathetic person. So even if I have not felt the way that you're feeling, even if I have not experienced what you are currently experiencing, what you are currently going through, I still empathize with feelings. I know what hurt is. I know what disappointment is. I know what confusion is. I know how it feels to have your back against the wall, or to feel as if you have no one to turn to. Foolishly not turning to God, foolishly not turning to prayer. I know how it feels to be lost, and it's not a great feeling at all. But what matters most is the moments in the quietness, the moments in the darkness, the moments where you feel like there's nothing left and you don't know which road to take. There's a road in front of you. There's a road behind you. There's a road to the left and a road to the right. And you don't know which way to go. And it's so confusing. And you have all of these people in your ears telling you which road you need to take. And you're not really following your heart. And you're not praying to God for Him to show you which way to go. For Him to help you realize which way you need to go. We don't do what we are supposed to do. So yes, I can relate to a ton of things. But to not get off of topic here, I just wanted to let people know that don't seek your validation off of compliments about how long your hair is, or your fresh haircut, or your dope t-shirt, or your dope hat. Like I said, those things are secondary. Now, I'm not saying that appearance does not matter. Yes, present yourself in a way, be yourself first of all, and also just present yourself in a respectable way, in a way that you won't turn people off when they view your videos or when they see you. But make sure that you are being authentically yourself on the inside as well, because you can dress the flyest, but if you have nothing to say, if it's not coming from a true place, people aren't going to listen to you. They are not going to care what you have to say. And so you should definitely make sure that you have something worth talking about. And you have to have people you have to be relatable. And you have to come across as natural and genuine as possible. Make sure that you are being impactful as you can. Okay? I'm going to leave y'all with that. I promise to be more consistent. I promise to be more intentional about getting these episodes out, because I don't know. I just have not been doing it. But it's coming. It's coming. I'm getting back on track. And I will definitely post a lot more. And I'm going to start posting on my YouTube as well. I've been slacking on that, but I've been slacking on that for a very long time. I post here and there, but I have to get back on, just being more intentional and doing what I need to do. But if you follow me on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, yeah, I post just about every day. I post my videos just about every day. But for the people who have been patient with me and who have been listening since the start, or if you just started listening and you went back to go catch up on the previous episodes, I thank you. So if you have been here or if you're new here, thank you. I appreciate you. And that's coming from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate you so much. I'm thankful that you are here. And I promise that you'll hear from me a lot more. Okay. I love you guys so much. Take care of yourself. I'll see you next time. Peace.